I am really trying to grow my platforms. Icy died! There's Miss Bailey.
And girl, you know I love you, love you, love you. I love you, love you, love you. I won't put on one above you.
Child, content creation is time consuming, honey. But I'm not really going to be leaning heavily into teaching. And I'm starting to really take my social media seriously.
If she ain't got no loyalty, she for the street. And I ain't got no loyalty for a thief. Don't steal my heart unless you settle in with me. It's too early in the night.
Cheers, you guys. I had to get through like the first part of my makeup, otherwise it could have gone terribly wrong. But now that I see it's going in a good direction, I can stop and chat. You guys, I am still sleepy.
What's up, boo? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am Kira, and today we're getting into a new vlog. So without further ado, if you are interested in all things lifestyle, teaching, planning, fashion, beauty, then you're in the right place, girl. So go ahead and keep on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. Let's go ahead and jump in. Today is Tuesday. I'm losing the days, okay? Because your girl is on summer break. I believe that this is going to be the first official summer break vlog. It is, let me look at my phone, honey. Let me look at my phone. It is June the 9th, and your girl just finished getting dressed. It's summer, so we not getting real dressed. I got on just this nice black tee. It's a really elevated tee, if you will. I usually wear this to work with, you know, a nice pair of pants, and it's a cute teacher outfit. But I like to pair a nice elevated basic with good old sweatpants, honey. Okay. Good old lounge pants, honey, when we at home on summer break. We have officially been on break for a week and a couple of days now, and your girl has just been chilling. I took the inaugural first week after last day of school to rot. I did absolutely nothing, and I'm glad that I did that because your girl was on her period. I came on my period the last day of school, okay? And so yeah, I think that I did vlog a little bit after the last day of school in the last vlog. So if you didn't check out my birthday / end of the year vlog, definitely make sure you go back and check that out, because we are in summer mode. We're not doing a whole bunch of teaching things, okay? Now, we will have some teacher things sprinkled in the videos, okay? Because even though we're on summer break, my brain is just going. But the month of June, your girl is focusing on her social media, okay? So if you've been here for a little bit, if you've been here at least since January, then you know this year, 2026, I am really trying to grow my platforms. So I usually post on YouTube. I like to post vlogs. Before I posted vlogs, I used to post like planning videos. I usually do my classroom setup, teaching videos, things of that nature. Then I have my Instagram, which I typically will post my day-to-day life in my stories, and then my posts are typically teaching related, or I like to post like nail transitions and, you know, all the girly pop things over there. I am not a TikTok girly. I refuse to be one of those people who just scroll relentlessly on TikTok. I don't go on there, but I do have TikTok because I do have a niece who is 11 years old. You know her if you've been here. Kimora and Marley, okay, both of them are very heavily into TikTok, and so I have it so that I can do some things with them. But I have been starting to, like, whatever I post on Instagram, I'll just throw on TikTok just to see how it does. So I do have a few things over on my TikTok as well. And so this month, for the month of June, I want to go ahead and just sit down and figure out my brand. Figure out what I am projecting out into the internet world, you know what I mean, and kind of make things a little bit cohesive so that when you come to my platforms, you know, oh, this is Kira's right here, okay? This is her stuff. This is her content. I know this is her, okay? And so I want to sit down today with my laptop and just and my handy dandy planner and just kind of brain dump all the ideas that I kind of have for myself and my social media, and maybe kind of land on a couple of things like my brand colors, my brand fonts, and, you know, my brand elements and things of that nature. So I will take you along with me as much as possible through that process in this video, and I'll probably vlog for a couple of days, take you along with me so you can see what I'm doing during my summer break. I don't have too many things going on tomorrow. That's Bailey. Somebody must be walking the neighborhood. But I don't have too many things going on. Tomorrow I do have to go to court because I got a ticket for something really crazy that I didn't even think that I would get a ticket for. So I'm gonna go ahead to court. Normally I would just pay it, but I'm gonna go to court because I want to do. Billy, shut it. Anywho, I'm gonna go to court so that I can go ahead and do driving school, so I can try to get that off of my record, because yeah, the situation, my mom even was like, huh? And then when he stopped me, he was like, yeah, 19 people have done this. Yeah, because clearly no one knows that you're not supposed to do this, okay? And as a police officer, you should take a day to just warn people not to do this. And then if you see somebody that you have warned and they're doing it again, then you start giving out tickets. Like, come on. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. I do have to go to court for that tomorrow. But other than that, we're just chilling. I'm focusing on doing things for my social media in the month of June. So I'm just going to take you along with me. I'll be doing some Sunday resets and, you know, organizing some things around the house. I do want to take you around because my mom and my stepdad redid all of the tile floors in our home. That is my new ice machine. I have to introduce you guys to my new ice machine because Icy died. Icy died on us, y'all. Okay, she was plugged in, and she was plugged into a spot that my lamp is plugged in, and my lamp works all the time. There's nothing has been wrong with it. It's been plugged in, and it wouldn't turn on. It just conked out. It wouldn't turn on, and then when I would turn it on, it would immediately like conk out. I used her too much, but she did so good. She did so good. I think she lasted for a good year and a half. My mom got that for me Christmas of 2024. So she lasted a good bit. I loved Icy. She did me so well. RIP. But now we have a new ice machine. I have to give her a new name. But yeah. And like I said, my parents redid the floors in their bathroom, my bathroom, and the kitchen, as well as they repainted the cabinets in my room, and they got new hardware. They repainted the cabinets in the kitchen, got new hardware. My mom did the marbling, the painted marbling that you could do to like redo your countertops. She did that in my bathroom and on both of the countertops in the kitchen. And then in their bathroom, they got a new vanity and a new toilet. So my first week out of school, I was basically stuck in my room because there was so much construction and things of that nature going on. And I'm finally not hot. I think the last time I vlogged, we had finally got an air conditioner, because from April, May, and all of April, all of May, we were out of an air conditioner. In the South, okay? I live in Virginia, okay? It hit 90 degrees in April. So when I say your girl was struggling, I was struggling, because this room that I am in is the farthest room in this house. Like, it's the farthest in the back, and it's the warmest. Even though we have a new air conditioner, I still have to sleep. You see, I don't know if you can tell. You can tell a little bit in my TV that my ceiling fan pretty much stays on, and my fan that's right here, I sleep with it. Sometimes when I'm sitting in my chair, I have to turn it on because it gets hot in here, and I can't. My parents are very cold. Like, if it's down on 72, they are freezing. Okay, and so I can't get cool back here, and it's been a struggle. It was a struggle. Okay, so there was no vlogging happening when I was dying of all the heat. But we're back. We're back. We're doing this thing, and I am going to stop yapping and get into it. The next clip you will see, I will go around and show you all the new things in the house, and then we're going to get into this content creation day. There's Miss Bailey. I did invest in the DJI Mic Mini. No, I do not have a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I do, however, have a DJI Osmo Pocket 2. Not worth me using, though. I'm not going to use that. I definitely love my Canon, but I want to see if, one, it'll work on this Canon camera, because you guys know I have been having audio issues. I'm hoping that this video doesn't have too much audio issues, but if it does, I'm hoping that this can connect to it and it will work. And then I also want to use it for short form content. It is definitely made for the iPhone. So if you're somebody who vlogs on your iPhone and you do short form content, you do TikToks and all that kind of thing, this is definitely something that you should invest in. It's going to up your audio game for sure. This was only $79, and it comes with 2 mics, the charging case, it comes with a carrying case, it comes with clips, the adapter, it comes with the charging cable, an audio cable, and a receiver. So you get all the things. You get 2 mics. So I'm super duper excited to see how this is going to up my audio game. Then the piece de resistance, my new ice machine. Now, as much as I miss my girl Icy, this nugget ice, oh honey, this nugget ice is the absolute truth. It's a game changer. I'm obsessed. I got this from Walmart, and I want to say it was in between 50 to 80 bucks. I can't remember exactly, but well worth it. Well worth it. She's a game changer. We're gonna figure out a name for her. If I figure it out before the end of this video, and I will let you know. But if I don't, I'll go ahead and pop it on the screen here. But yes, she's a gem. Here is my parents' bathroom. We got new tile down and vent covers. They got a new toilet, a new vanity. A Bailey wants to join. A new vanity. She already had this mirror, but this mirror is semi-new. It's super cool. Like, let's see. Oh, yeah. So, that's really cool. It's like backlit as well. Then we have my bathroom. And so we got that same tile and vent covers in here. And then in here, we painted the vanity this blue color. Love the gold hardware. My mom said she got this hardware from Amazon. And then in here, I had countertops, so she went ahead over it and did like a white marbling, which is really nice. So it elevated the bathroom a little bit. We love that. And then we have the kitchen. So this place got the biggest transformation, as you can see. Also, the laundry room. So in the laundry room, I will have a video where I'm going to organize all of this. But we added a shelf here, the floors throughout the laundry room and the kitchen. The cabinets are that same blue color that's in the bathroom with the gold hardware. She did the white and marble countertops here, as well as on the bar area. And then we got a pantry, which we desperately needed because now our counter is a lot cleaner. So those are the house updates. Did a lot of things in the last week or so since I picked up the camera. But now I'm going to probably situate myself up here at the bar area and go ahead and do some work for social media. And yeah, I'll share with you as I go along anything that I kind of come up with, or you know, anything that I see or find interesting while I am doing that. Then I will pick up the camera and show you. I'm going to start off here at home. If my mom comes home within like the next hour, then I'll probably pick up my stuff and go to the library, just because sometimes when she's here with me, it can be a distraction from what I have going on. So we'll see, but I'll pick up the camera in a little bit. Okay, one more thing and then I'll shut up. You saw me unpack my backpack. This is my teacher backpack that I have I've used this for the past 3 years that I've taught, and this is what I carry back and forth along with my rolling cart. And so I wanted to clear this out and kind of organize all the things that were in there, so when I do go to the library, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff in here that I don't need. So when I pack this back up, I'll make sure to film it so that you can see what I have in my teacher bag. I was using this, but I love tote bags, but they just hurt my shoulders. I just can't do it for more than maybe a little bit. So this was cute for a little bit, but we're going back to the backpack.
Safe haven, of conversation where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days, and I can just say it, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean, if only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our skin.
Ciao. Content creation is time consuming, honey. Okay, so I've been sitting here and it's been about an hour, and I was able to create my color palette for my brand, and I was able to create my fonts for my brand, and then I was able to create my new video is live now promo for my stories. So I kind of used a template, played around with it, and made it more my style. So I'll share with you that. But honey, I'm taking a break. Stepdad is pulling up now. Mom just called a couple minutes ago and said that she's on her way. So that's my cue to stop working, okay? So I'll show you that. And then the last thing that I'm gonna do as far as content creation today is I need to edit and upload a video tonight. It's currently 6:30, okay? I've been sitting in this spot since about 5. So let me show you this, and then I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna go and get me a smoothie from a tropical smoothie. Mom's calling. Yep. Anyway, like I was saying, I am going to stop at Tropical Smoothie. Mom is on her way home, and I believe that she is going to stop at Five Guys for dinner. Bailey is whining over here because, again, my stepdad is home. But here is the progress. This is what I have done for my new video is live. So this is what I'll do in my stories. I'll change the background photo and the thumbnail. So the thumbnail of whatever video I'm going to upload will go here. And then a picture from that week or from that video will go in the background. And then that is what the peeps will see in my stories when I upload. And then over on the side, I have my fonts for my title, my subtitles, and my captions. And then I also did a color palette. I just went to Google, typed in purple and teal color palette, and the middle colors came up. So these ones, and then the two on the end are ones that I came up with from the little dropper tool or whatever, or the color wheel. So I just chose those two. But yeah, now I'm gonna feed this little pumpkin and go get my smoothie. Pop is coming in. What's up, vlog? I am in the car. It's been a couple of days since the last time I picked up the camera. I think the last time we chatted, I was sharing my creation on Canva for my brand. So over the last couple of days, I've been just, chugging away, using ChatGPT to figure out what kind of strategy and all the good things that I want to use to kind of roll out my brand. I will probably I don't know. I can't speak. I'll probably be doing this in the next couple of days. Well, probably next week. I'll probably really start getting into my real plan and what I really want to do. Right now, I'm just gathering ideas, consulting a couple of friends who do social media things and all of that. So yeah, we're chugging along. We're working, but it's not nothing that I really need to be vlogging. I am trying to be mindful mindful of my time and how much I am actually vlogging, how much footage I'm getting, and like all of that good stuff, just to kind of keep things interesting for you guys and so that you're not bored with the vlogs. So definitely down in the comments below, I love your feedback. If you're somebody who frequently comes back and watches the vlogs, let me know down in the comments below if there's some things that you are okay with me cutting out, some things that you would like me to add, especially because I am a teacher, okay? I have expertise in pre-K all the way through second grade. If you're a 3-5 teacher, I'm sorry, I can't really help you, but I do have resources for you and other teachers that I do know who are experts in 3 through 5. So if you have any questions, definitely leave them down in the comments below. I'm really going to be getting into more teacher content over the summer just to answer some questions and things like that I've gotten on past vlogs that I haven't really been able to really dive into. And like I said, with my rebrand and all of that, teaching is a part of it, but I am not really going to be leaning heavily into teaching. As you can see in my vlogs, you see a little bit of everything, my weekend, my day-to-day life. I really don't try to focus too hard on teaching because I don't want to be confined into a teaching box. But I will be having more teaching content on my channel for you, just to teach you a little bit more, give you a little bit more information, and I'll be diving into a little bit more of my planning content, as well as expanding on the lifestyle content that I share. So gear up for that, support your girl, give me some encouragement down in the comments below. But with that being said, I am in the car because I'm getting ready to head to Tropical Smoothie. I think I had mentioned Tropical Smoothie in the last clip because, you know, I don't know. Tropical Smoothie has just been on the brain and I've been just loving it. I just get a protein smoothie and your girl just be good. So it's about, I don't have my watch on. Where's my phone? It is 8:16 and I am going to head to Tropical Smoothie. They don't close until 10 o'clock. So shout out to them. So we're gonna grab that and then I am gonna come back home and continue to watch Sweet Magnolias. Okay, I will break down all of the series that I have binge watched since I've been out on summer break. I've watched, I think, 4 series now over the last 2 weeks, and all of them have been really good in my opinion. So I will definitely let you know all the shows that I've been binge watching, and if you're a teacher and you're at home on summer break, you can check them out. Even if you're not a teacher and you just want to check them out, definitely check them out. But if you're a teacher and you're at home on summer break, you binging stuff, okay? You sitting there and you watching the whole season one day all the way through. I got you, boo. Some very good binge-worthy shows that I've been watching. But I'm going to stop yapping. I've been yapping for 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and grab my tropical smoothie and then we'll come back and we'll chat about all the series.
Be back. Going to the library.
What is up, vlog? It is a scorching hot day, okay? Scorching. It is currently almost 100 degrees outside, okay? So had to turn the car on, had to turn the air on. So sorry if you hear a little bit of background noise. Hope you're doing well at this portion of the vlog. I put on my Apple Watch for the first time in a long time, and so all of the like text messages and all of the things are like coming through on there. But this will be the last day of the vlog. Today I've just been chilling, lounging around, hanging out with Bailey, and now I am dressed and getting ready to head to the library. Let me put some lip gloss on while I am thinking about it. Lip balm, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely lip balm, okay? But I call it lip gloss because it just gives such a pretty shine. So if you are new here, I love the Edam lip balm. I even have a video about it on my Instagram, because I keep one in the car, honey, and I have one also in my purse. But anywho, we're going to the library. Okay, I've been saying I'm gonna go back to the library, but I just haven't been. And every time I think about, like, I'm such a like evening person, and every time I think about going to the library is getting ready to close. So today we're up, we're out. I'm only gonna spend at the most 2 hours there because it's almost 4 o'clock and they close at 6. So we're just gonna go and do a little bit of work. I wrote me a to-do list, as you saw in the little montage before I started talking. Today we want to tackle fixing all my social media pages. So that's thinking about what kind of profile picture I want for my social media pages, because if I haven't mentioned, I'm trying to like rebrand basically, and I'm starting to really take my social media seriously. So in this video, I'm kind of taking you along as I start the process. So I want to fix all my social media pages, think about what kind of profile picture I want, because I do have a friend who is a photographer. She likes to take pictures and things like that. And so I am going to get her to go around the city with me and take some pictures. So I want to think about what kind of profile picture I want, what kind of like intro picture I want that I want to like pin to my Instagram page and to my TikTok page. Think about like what I want for my highlights, and fix like my links and my bio, all the things in there, all that good stuff. So that's kind of the first thing that I want to tackle. Then I kind of want to do a brain dump of all the things that I want to, all the like content ideas and things that I want to do for my social media, my platforms, what I kind of want to be known for on the internet kind of thing. So do like a big brain dump, get all my ideas out, and then I want to create a social media Google Calendar. I think that's probably just going to be the best for me. I'm not really a digital planner. I've been trying to make like paper planning work for social media, but because things change so much so frequently, I think it's just going to be best for me to do a a digital calendar, and so I'm going to either use Google Calendar or iCal. I brought my iPad along with me so that I can make sure that I do that, and I kind of want to lay out all my content for the next month starting next week on Monday. So I want to get that done, and then I want to look at my paper planners, because let's be real, your girl is a paper planner. My camera is about to overheat, I guess because it's hot in here, and maybe the position that I have it, I'm gonna try to put it in front of the air to hopefully cool it down a little bit. So if the video stops abruptly, I apologize for that. But yeah, that is what I want to tackle. Like I said, I want to look at my paper planners as well. I still budget and things like that and write down all of my appointments and stuff like that in a paper planner. I don't think I'll ever be someone who strays away from a paper planner, but that is what I'd like to tackle. I don't know if I'll get all of that done in 2 hours, but I'd at least like to get a head start on it, and then I'll continue maybe when I get home. Tomorrow I have a desk coming, a rolling desk coming from Amazon, so that when I am at home I can be a little bit more productive and not like have my stuff all over my mom's house, because she complains every single time I go to the island or go in the living room at the table and kind of spread out and do my thing. So I want to try to contain and keep everything in my room as much as possible. So to do that, I brought me a rolling desk, and we're going to put that together tomorrow, but that'll be in the next video. So if you're not subscribed, definitely make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on me being Babisha the builder. I do not build things, but I'm going to try my best to go ahead and build that. But I'm going to stop chatting. I've been talking for almost 7 minutes. Let's get to this library and I'll check in along the way. OMG, it feels like literal hell out here. Whew. But got a jacket in hand because you know it's gonna be freezing at the library. Oh, so hot. Oh. Going right back in the house after this. So cool.
Thank you. No, I'm gonna fix that. So I'm gonna go with you. 3 minutes. Putting everybody out.
All right, I am now in the car and I'm getting ready to head home. But that was a productive little session at the library. I was able to get my link in bio done. The only thing that I couldn't actually link was my TikTok. For some reason it wasn't working on the computer in the library. I'm gonna try when I get home and maybe I'll be able to link it, but the actual setup and everything is all done. I just have to link my TikTok, make it into a website, and then add it to my Instagram bio and my YouTube description box. And I was able to figure out what I wanted to do for my my covers for short form, and then I kind of already have an idea of what I want to do for my thumbnails. You guys seem to like the thumbnails that I've been producing. I just need to kind of like spruce them up as far as like how I word them and things like that. But for the most part, I like showing pictures of what's going on throughout the week or what's going on throughout the vlog on the thumbnails, and you guys seem to like that as well. So yeah, I was pretty productive, but these things take a long time. It's like the tedious stuff, the background stuff, the making things and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think I got a good amount done though for the 2 hours that I was there. So now I'm about to head home and relax for a little bit. I'll probably do some more social media work tomorrow. I'll probably also pull out my notebook and just jot down some things when I get home as well. But yeah, nothing else is going to be going on too much for the afternoon, so I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. In next week's vlog, or maybe I'm thinking, like I said, I'm thinking about dropping 2 videos a week, so it might not be a week before you see the next video, but in the next video or in the next vlog, I will be taking you along as I get some packages in the mail. I'm supposed to be getting an SD card reader, a desk, and my freaking hard drive. So that means I got the hard drive and you're seeing more videos. But in the next one, I'll be getting all that stuff. I'm going to be putting my desk all together, and I'm going to be taking you along with me as I do that. So if you don't want to miss out on that, definitely make sure that you are subscribed to the fam so you don't miss out on that video. And if you want to check me out on a daily basis, what I'm doing on a regular basis, day to day, I posted my stories on Instagram quite a bit, so definitely check me out over there and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.